Okay, our next portion of computer concepts is going to be moving on from Excel into Word. Just a note, I'm missing quite a few assignments still from some of you folks from the Excel portion of Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Get it in, still accepting it. Those of you that are taking this for dual credit must do the work. If you don't do the actual work, not the paragraphs, you will not receive your dual credit. You'll be marked incomplete. If you are struggling and don't want to do that, you have got to contact KCE, Miss Brannon, and get out of the class for the college side of things, because you're going to need to do the actual Excel and Word work, plus you're going to have to take an exam, so remember that. But like I said, the next portion that we have to cover is going to be a mail merge in Word, which covers basically all of the introductory points of Word plus a little bit of new stuff. So the first thing you're going to do is open up a blank Word document that looks like this. Go to Mailings. And once you go to Mailings, there should be an option that says Start Mail Merge. Go to Step by Step Wizard. Once you do that, it should give you a Mail Merge option box over here. And you're going to choose the letter option in this case, and you're going to go to Start a Document. Use Current Document, start from a template, or use an existing. We're going to actually start from a template, which means we need to select a template. These are our different heading options. We want to go to the one that says Letters and find Timeless Letter. I don't actually have my book at home, so I'm kind of improvising here, so kind of work with me. The company name is going to be Carlisle High School. The address is going to be 1461 12th Street. Telephone will be 618-594-2453. Carlisle, Illinois, 62231. Email is dbar@clinton.k12.il.us. And website wise, we will not have a website. Then we're going to go over to Logo and go to Change Picture. And the picture we want to look for is Indian mascot. And it should be the third one down is a purple and gold one. We'll hit Insert. And then you can kind of change it as you need. Then we're going to click kind of individually on these, and we're going to change the background. So the first shading we want to do is purple, which would then force us to have to change the font color because it's not showing up to white so that it's visible. And we'll click over here and we'll change our fill color to gold. Click down here and do gold again, so that it looks kind of school color related. If you want to tweak it a little bit, that's fine. So that is the header of our mail merge. Pause it as you feel like you need to. Then go to date, and we'll just do today's date in this case, which takes us down to recipient name. Once you get down to recipient name, it's where we need to do the next step here, which means select recipients. And we have an existing list, Outlook contacts, or type a new one, and that's what we're going to do. And then we'll hit create. Then we need to go to our customize columns, and what do we want to leave in here? Leave all this stuff in except for this one. We're going to delete it. And we'll delete our home phone as well. So we're just going to have those as options. So we hit OK. And the first person is Mr. Dustin Barr McKendry. And hint, this is very similar to what we'll do for the exam. 12th Street, Lebanon, Illinois, 62254, 618, 1456 dash, these are all made up, 1456 dbar at McKendree edu. And our next person will be Mr. Corey Peppenhorst. John A. Logan, 1462. Make them different in the school so it doesn't mess with your head too much. 1463, 12th Street. And that's going to be Marion, Illinois, 62274. Made up again. And then work phone is 618-789 dash 2456. And that will be kpep at logan.edu. And we hit OK. And it should ask us for what that should be, and we'll call it word list. And that'll be our recipient list. We're just going to do 2 for this purpose, and hit OK. Which brings us down to the next portion here, which is going to be recipient name, which we'll highlight and hit backspace. And then we'll actually do the backspace on the recipient address and leave the cursor right there. So then what you do is go to your address block, and we want to make sure it says Mr. Dustin Barr, McKendree, all that. And then when we hit OK, it should say address block there. And if you go to preview, it should say that, and then there should be 2 of them, Corey Peppenhorst and Dustin Barr. So that's what you did by doing that. When you take preview results away, it should just say address block. And then you want to do the same thing you just did before. You delete your dear recipient and make sure that your cursor stays there, unlike mine. See with that cursor blinking there. And then we go to greeting line. And dear Mr. Randall, comma, all that's fine. It should actually say dear Mr. Barr. And then I hit OK. So that is our greeting line. That's pretty much all I want you to do in part 1. I'll give you till, let's say, probably next Wednesday to do that, because it's not asking much. And then what I'll do on Thursday is I'll have the next portion of the assignment up. Then we'll do the next portion for the following week. And this is kind of wrapping up kind of what we're doing before we get to kind of a refresher of what we all need to do for the exam. So good luck with this. Again, it's going to be on YouTube. Pause it, rewind it, get that working.